Good morning, family. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I hope we are waking up with an attitude of gratitude. It is Thursday morning. We are just about complete with another week. I sure hope that you are taking note of all the great things that you are accomplishing through the week, that you are just not letting the days go by without reaching your goals or setting your goals or picking up the phone to call someone, inviting them to the Team Effort Lifestyle call or the many other calls that we offer to be a part of growing your business and sharing what it is that you're doing here in Team Effort Network. This is Thursday. We're excited about Thursday for several reasons. It's the day after payday. It's also the first day of our pay week. So you have from now until next Wednesday to have a phenomenal payday a couple of weeks from today. And also we have our TTP. So you need to check the calendar of event on the Team of the Network website and see where there is a TTP taking place in your area so that you can get your guests there and learn more about the vitamin sprays and the Trim Vitamin that has been released in the mail on our way to everyone. And so people can learn and continue to grow with what's happening here in Team Effort Network. So look for a TTP that's in your region tonight. And if there's not a TTP, well, you have time right now to get one scheduled before 7 o'clock tonight. It just may pay off big time. You never know. Sometimes you have to learn how to take a positive risk. Well, you have dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle call. This is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, with my business partner, Pastor Del Wafer. Family, the line is open. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Maureen Murphy, Taylor, Atlanta, Maryland.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, Pastor Denise.
Executive founding member, Maureen Murphy Smith. Still excited. I can't stand myself. Top of the morning, everybody.
Top of the morning, Maureen. Hi, Stella.
Good morning, Sheila.
Good morning, Maureen. Excited, Maureen.
I'm excited. I can't stand myself. I can't stand it.
I see. Look forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Good morning, Pastor D.
Good morning, superstar. How are you? I hear you. Tell me how you doing.
I am blessed and highly favored. Oh my gosh, I'm living a different life.
There's Ohio.
No, this is
well, it's good to hear you. And we have another representative from Dayton, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, sir. How are you? Well, good to hear you. If you're coming, family, we'll be with us.
Paul Jackson, Nice Maryland. Dr.
Good morning, Mr. Jackson. How are you, sir?
Doing great. Magnificent day. Beautiful
day. Looking forward to seeing you tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Look forward to seeing you too.
Well,
hi, Pastor. You have an echo. This is Vicky. You have an echo.
Hi, Vicky. How are you, dear?
I'm doing great.
Always good to hear you. Another executive founding member.
Michael McCarrick, Brookville, Maryland.
Welcome. Well, hi, Michael.
You got an echo.
I know. So
the phone has been echoing. It's echoing.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
I have to mute out if I think someone is either trying to record the call and they have a speakerphone on, so that's what gives it that echo. Hopefully you're not still hearing it. I'm going to unmute for a second. Pastor Joe, can you hear me? Just to make sure you're not still hearing the echo. You still anyone on the speakerphone?
I can hear you, Pastor.
No, you're fine. It's no echo.
I'm fine? Okay, great. It's just that so we don't. Okay, don't want that echo. It is kind of distracting, and we don't want that person anymore. We want excitement and enthusiasm. We want to continue to share all the great things that's happening here. You know, this is a wonderful year, family. This is a year for you to stop, embrace it, breathe deep, and look around because, dreams are really becoming reality. I look at Maureen Murphy-Smith and the great things that she's doing with her team and how the product has literally changed her life, her financial situation. I look at Vicky Soto, the great leader over in Louisville, Kentucky, and how she's grown such a powerful team and reached so many people around the region. Paul Jackson and Donald Joseph and Memo, my goodness, the West Coast team is just blowing it up. And so you need to stop and, we've heard before, you need to learn how to just stop and pay attention. See what's happening. Make sure you are where you want to be, and the excitement and the momentum that's taking place here in Team Effort Network. Make sure you're not just on the outside sitting there looking in, but make sure you're a participant. Make sure you're a part of this. Make sure when you catch this wave of growth, you're bringing a team of folks along with you so that everyone can reach the top of this mountain. And when we get there, we are just going to shout. One of the things that we learn as we're growing and as we're moving from momentum to stability to the top of this mountain is we want to stay excited. That excitement is contagious. You as team leaders want to constantly be on fire and keep your team motivated. Keep the TTPs going, the conference calls going, keeping them plugged in so that they can just be in tune with what's going on. Push your team members. Get everyone out of the comfort zone. This is not a good time. This is not a good time at all to be in a comfort zone. But this is that time where you take that positive risk, where you get out there and you do something you've never done before. Just get out there, pick up the phone, call someone you would least expect to be a part of your business. It just may shock you. These are wonderful days that we're in. Things are happening that haven't happened in years. I mean, think about it. You yourself. When is the last time you've had something this amazing happening in your life? When was the last time you've seen this much momentum taking place? When was the last time you've seen so many people really being blessed with just a small effort to share with what we're doing? This is what we have here in Team at the Network. It's different. It's unique. It's a me only. It's a solution. It's a solution to health concerns. It's a solution to financial struggles. It's a lifestyle of fun, family, and financial freedom. And you have to participate. You cannot do nothing. Remember that song, Nothing from Nothing Leaves Nothing? So you got to have something if you want to be with me. I think that's how it goes. But just remember, each day, take advantage each day and add something new to your business. In other words, call 4 or 5 people every day to tell them about what you're doing. Even if the 4 or 5 people don't join up right now, at least you would have done something for yourself. You would have learned more about the product yourself. You would have maybe shared someone else's testimony that person can relate to. And what is that going to do? It's only going to build your belief level. It's only going to take you to that next level you need to get to in your business. So this is not the time and season to be in a comfort zone. Oh, no. This is the time to bust loose and make it happen. We have these amazing vitamin sprays. The vitamin D, still our number one product. I love that. The vitamin D is still, I guess until Trend by 10 hit the market, it's still our number one product. And the vitamin D, as we know, addresses health risks such as cancer and cardiovascular disease and hypertension, severe asthma, type 1, type 2 diabetes. We have the B boost that addresses symptoms like type 1 diabetes and, again, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, depression. You know, anyone that's depressed or moody, just not feeling good, just not feeling it, maybe they need some B boost. Then we have the Slim by 10, which is a unique blend of appetite suppressors and fat burners that's really helping men and women alone to lose the weight that they desire to lose with the green coffee extract and the African mango, the Garcinia cambogia, all these wonderful natural ingredients that work along with your body. And then, of course, the Super 10, I think of Paul Jackson. When I think of the Super 10, it's become his favorite. The Super 10, it really does a lot of amazing things. One thing I love about the Super 10 is that it reduces the inflammation in the body. I also love how it gives you that wonderful REM sleep at night because of the 5-HTP that's part of the ingredients that's in the Super 10. It has the aloe vera gel and the maca berry, the goji berry, the saya berry. All these wonderful ingredients blended together to work along with your body, not against it. And then, of course, the cell energy with the number one master protector of the body, glutathione. My goodness, you've heard Pastor Dell's testimony and how the doctor said if it wasn't for the cell energy, the glutathione that's in the cell energy, it's our very own. Pastor Dell, it could have been a different story. So thank God for what we have, these amazing stories and testimonies. And as we say, we cannot make any claims that our vitamin sprays can heal or cure any sickness or disease you may have. But what we can say is let you listen to someone who are taking these vitamin sprays and let them share their experience with you. Let them share their doctor reports. Let them share how their diabetes is now in control and their blood sugar level is now in control and the asthma is now gone and lung transplant is no longer needed. Vertigo is gone. Just let them share their testimony, and that is witness enough to what these vitamin sprays are doing. And as we learned yesterday, April the 15th, the Trim by 10 is now on its way to your front door. So get ready. You should be setting up big-time PPP for the Trim by 10 because folks are loving it. They are loving it. They are loving it, and they are waiting for it. And I'm excited that it's on its way. Well, I have my buddy with us today, guys. Yes, he is here to share with me and with you some more great things that we just love to hear with what we have here at Team of the Network. So where you at, buddy? Where you at, Twin Pastor Delway, a one-star DCQ qualified executive founding member? Are you there, sir?
I'm here. Boy, I tell you, we're starting to call very, very well today with a lot of energy from Pastor D. Glad to have you on the call. Well, you seem to be pretty excited today.
And you know what? That excitement is happening every day, Twin. How can you not be excited when you have something amazing as a product? I'm excited because, it really does change your health. These vitamin sprays really do give you the energy and the clarity of mind and thought of everything you need to make it through the day. And when you think of everyone else and when you hear their testimonies and their stories, it just makes you smile. So how can you not be happy and excited with what we have here?
Well, and that's the good thing about, understanding and staying and keeping in focus what we have and how we leverage what we have to help as many people really see the possibilities that they hold in their hands. You and I was talking about this, I don't know, yesterday or today, but we were talking about how, if we could get people to just really open up their eyes and see what Melanemi has given us in our hands, the tools in order to become self-sufficient, become financially independent of the circumstances, wherever they are. If we can help people to let the scales fall from their eyes of doubt and fear and unbelief, and see the potential that they have right now to make their lives what they've always wanted to be. Anybody who has become financially independent, anyone who's gotten the freedom and the liberty of choices that we all talk about that income brings for us, anybody that has that, okay, has had to have a vehicle that got it for them, okay? And some people's vehicle were their good looks. Hollywood liked their good looks, and they made over in their good looks. But whatever it is, in order to get the vehicle, in order to get the freedom and the financial stability and financial independence, you have to have a vehicle, okay? Now, there's many vehicles that you can choose from. It doesn't matter. If you want to drive to North Carolina from Washington, D.C., there's a whole lot of vehicles that can do it. You can do it on a motorcycle. You can do it in a truck. You can do it in a van. You can do it in a Hummer. You can do it in a Toyota. You can do it in a Mercedes. You can do it in a Cadillac. There's a lot of vehicles that can get you to North Carolina. But the deal is you got to choose one. You got to get in one. And once you get in it, you got to commit that this is going to be the vehicle. Can you imagine what people look like, what it looks like, every 5 miles you get out and get another vehicle? That'll be confusing to everybody around you. You got to choose a vehicle and you got to allow that vehicle to release its full potential for you to get to where you're going. And if you're in 10 today, I'm hoping that this is the vehicle that you've chosen, because I know people have their hands on a whole lot of other stuff. They got, different things that they're doing, working their jobs, working other businesses and things of that nature. But you got to be focused. Somewhere you have to give your focused attention so that you can really reward yourself the way you want to reward yourself. And so once you select the vehicle, you got to be dedicated to that vehicle. I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Nikisha Bond or Keisha, who were talking about. They were talking about this thing about a vehicle. They were talking about, choosing a vehicle, getting in the vehicle. You got to be committed to the vehicle that you have. Well, we're committed to 10 as our vehicle, to get us to the financial freedom, to get us to the choices of financial independence that we want. And, I'm going to encourage you guys to get this vehicle that we have and put it to work for you. This thing has a beautiful engine. It runs good. It runs well. It's a well-oiled machine to help get you to that place. Now, there's going to be bumps and bruises and scrapes along the way, but it doesn't matter, because if you have a goal and a focus, it'll work for you. And so I'm going to challenge you guys to this, okay? I'm going to challenge you to make this vehicle we have called 10 in our compensation plan your vehicle of choice for the next 18 months. Mel and Amy said, they're pushing for $50 million in the next 18 months. Well, if we got a visionary in our leaders, our CEO and co-founders, for $50 million over the next 18 months, man, I tell you, it's nothing like being in agreement. When two people can get in agreement on something, man, it's impossible to stop them. You can get anything done when you get in agreement with someone. Okay, prayer of agreement is the most powerful prayer that you can pray. Being two people coming in agreement and acting like one, the synergy that's created in that is awesome. It's unbelievable. Well, can you imagine what happens when the CEO and co-founder of this company says, in 18 months, we're going to do $50 million. And the distributors, the representatives, us who are in the field, get in agreement with that goal. We get in agreement that $50 million is the goal. We are going to agree that $50 million will be reached in 18 months. And we begin not only to just confess it and talk about it, but we begin to take corresponding action. We begin to take steps to make sure that we're doing our part for that goal to be reached. You say, well, why should we, dedicate ourselves, our time so much? Because $50 million, even if that's a 50% payout on it, you're talking about $25 million that comes to the field. Mr. T on his call, Show Me the Money, he says, $50 million is the goal. How much of that $50 million is going to be sitting in your bank account? Okay, it's all about what we do in corresponding actions to that stated corporate goal. Okay, if we can get in line with that corporate goal, let me tell you, we'll begin to see some amazing things happen on our level as representatives and distributors in this company. I got a few other things I want to say, but I just want to kick it back to Pastor Niece to just let her weigh in on that.
You know what, Pastor Bill, I'm hearing you loud and clear, and you're saying some things that really gets me, getting your spiritual will going, because when you talk about commitment, we use these words lightly, but let's look at what that means. What is commitment? And that's where you maybe need to stop and examine yourself. How committed are you to reaching your goals in Team with the Network? How committed are you to making this vehicle the vehicle that gets you where you want to go? And examine that, because if you're kind of all over the place and you're looking this way, you're looking that way, you're not sure whether to go left or right. Remember, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways and won't receive anything. So be committed. Pastor Dale said to take steps and to take action, and you will have to take steps, and you will have to take action. But I love it when he said that, when two people, and that is so true, when two people join hands in an agreement, when you get an accountability partner, when you get someone that says, okay, look, this is where we're going to go. We're going to make this thing happen. And the two of you are really in agreement. That can't be broken. Nothing. If you're really focused on it and you're agreeing on it and you have someone to agree with you and you join hands and you prayed and said, okay, this is our goal for this week. This is what we're going to get done. That can't be broken. And then it says that if you add a third person, then a 3-4 pole, a 3-4 4 is not easily broken. So I think when you're growing, when you're going, reaching goals, you have to think about these principles that really work, because they really work. A lot of times you think it's all of your effort, every bit of physical strength that you can muster up to make it work, and it's not. That's not all it is. Your physical strength is a part of it, yes, but it's your inner strength. It's your inner focus. It's your inner belief. It's what you believe and what you're confessing out of your mouth and what you see that is going to bring your goals to pass. It's what you spit out of your mouth that is in your heart in agreement with someone else is really what's going to manifest. I think about Pastor Dale, one of the team members that's on Nemo's team. I think her name is Marcella. I can't think of her name, but she had an amazing testimony on Facebook. She worked with the maid service company, the little yellow cars, the little yellow maid service, and I think it's called, I'm not sure the name of the company, but she worked with that maid company for quite some time. And just a year ago, she joined she joined Team Effort Network. And in less than a year, she went back to that place where she was driving one of those little yellow cars, driving to people's house and cleaning them. She's no longer there. She's not with that maid service anymore. Why? Because just a short time of being with Team Effort Network, she has won a brand new Mercedes-Benz. For being with Team Effort Network for just a short period of time, you can't tell me this lady was not focused. You cannot tell me she was not determined. She went back to that company just to take a picture of those cars and to think, wow, here I was driving this little yellow car. She said this car was not mine. I was working and cleaning other people's houses. Those houses were not mine. And now I'm no longer with them because Team Effort Network is now I've won a brand new Mercedes-Benz. And on top of that, I can now qualify for a lifestyle bonus that is going to help them to pay my own mortgage. What a wonderful testimony that is. And I captured that and I reposted it on Facebook because I thought this is what it's about. But you got to dream big. You got to, like Pastor Del said, take action, believe, pick the right vehicle that you need, and stay focused. Don't get distracted. Don't look to your left or your right. Go full speed ahead. Back to you, Pastor Del.
Well, and that's a remarkable story. I had not heard that story about that young lady. That's a remarkable story, and that just speaks to this young lady knowing what she had in her hands, knowing that she had a company, and she probably had been pitched other companies before. Who knows? She may have even been in other companies. You never know. But she realized what we had in this compensation plan could get her the freedom that she wanted to have. And she signed up and she went to work. She said, this is the vehicle that's going to give me my freedom. And in less than a year, here she is now, with a brand new Mercedes-Benz being paid for by Team Effort Network. That is what we're talking about when you get focused. A lot of times people get excited, they sign up, and they're focused for about 3 weeks. Okay, and they don't get with the system. They don't get with their upline. They don't work out a plan. Let me tell you, I've had a number of businesses throughout my life. Most have been successful, but some of them were not successful. And let me tell you, the ones that I can see that were not successful, I can track back, and I always do this anytime there's something that I fail in. Pastor Denise knows this term, but our coach, teaches us, our business coach and spiritual coach, he teaches us that, when there's a problem in your system, he said you got to go and you got to fishbone it. You got to go in there and you got to check out. You got to find out what happened. Why is this system not working the way, I designed it to work or that I thought it would work? What's the bottleneck? What's the backlog? What's causing it not to function the way it should be functioning? And as I've done that in the companies that I've started and that have failed, what I found is 90% of those times we didn't have a business plan. We didn't really have a strategy. We just got excited and opened up something, jumped into it, and said, wow, this is going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. But never gave ourselves the proper training and the proper time to create a systematic approach, a principled approach to be successful in that company. Okay? And that's what happened so much in our organization, in our company with 10, is that people get excited. They see the conversation, they see the product, they hear the testimonies, and they jump out there and they get going, but they don't take the time needed to get through the learning curve. Okay? And I always say, there's a learning curve in anything that's new to you. And you can never get to your earning curve until you get some level of your learning curve, taken care of. And you can start earning right away, but still in that right away earning, it's going to be because you learned something right away. So, you have to be focused so that you can begin to earn and you can begin to be rewarded. And I just believe that if we ever get this young lady on the call, she's going to tell you that she just began to focus on building this business. And she probably working with upline. She said, how do we do this? What is the strategies? What is the principles? How do we build this team? How do we work together to make this happen? When you get those kind of things in place, you'll have the success that you want. Now, I want to drop something on you guys because I've been thinking about this for about a week and a half now. What can we do to push the envelope? What can we do to take our teams to the next level? And I really believe that we have to be focused as leaders. We have to be focused on helping you all to be focused on what you're doing in building your business. So, I'll ask you this. I'll say to everyone on this phone and everyone who's listened to this by recording, how would you like to make $30,000 plus? Actually, the actual number I have is $30,600. How would you like to make $30,000 in the next 18 months? Okay, $30,000 per month in the next 18 months. Would that change your life? Would that give you some freedom that you don't have now? Would that give you some independence that you don't have now? Could you do something different than what you're doing now? Pastor D, do you think $30,000 a month would make a difference?
Hey, look, I just look in my mind. I just went on vacation I had never been on before. As soon as you said that, I was gone. I was gone. Look, you just brought me back. When you called my name, you just brought me back. Okay.
All right. Well, that is not just a number. That's an achievable number if we all work together. Okay? So I want you to start thinking about the rush to 3,000. Okay? The rush to 3,000. Over the next 18 months, I want us to focus on getting 3,000 points in our organization. Okay? Now, there's many ways to do it, as you all know. You can have, 3,000 people buying, a $59 package, to get you 3,000 points. You can have 1,500 people on the diamond package. You can have less than that, 1,000 people that are on a diamond package and have one other package or something in their organization as well. There's many ways to get to 3,000, okay? But the goal is to rush to 3,000. Because when you get to 3,000 points in this organization, this company pays you this kind of money. This is what you could make as a result of getting to 3,000 points. Now, we're not making any income claims, but what we are saying is 3,000 points pays this in our compensation plan. So we can say that our compensation plan, when you get to 3,000 points, it will pay $30,000 per month. Now, let me break it down to you, because some of you are saying, well, what's the numbers? How do you get to that? Well, think about it. Now, I want you to remember, this has nothing to do with the enhancements that Mel dropped upon us the other week. Nothing. Only one part of this $30,000 is a part of the new enhancements, and that's the Platinum Lifestyle Club. Okay. So, but everything else is from our basic compensation plan. So this is not the 1-2 split. None of that stuff. This is not the $150 platinum package. None of that is included. So imagine what you can make if we included all of that. I mean, that would just be a whole nother level of income. So let's just go by what we have now in our compensation plan that we've always had and talked about. Okay? When you have 3,000 points, and all things being equal, your teams have to be properly divided and placed in your legs, of course. Okay? So all things being equal, if you have 3,000 points in your organization, okay, if only 20% of your people, just 20%, if only 20% of your people sponsored 2 people, okay, 2 people a week. Now, if we go with these numbers, you could have somewhere like 1,500 people in your organization. 20% of that is, I think, something like 300 people. Okay, that's a doable goal. 300 people in your organization sponsoring 2, or 600 people in your organization sponsoring 1 person a week. That's $15,000 a weekly cycle that you will get with 3,000 points. Okay, $15,000 weekly that you will get from the weekly cycle. Then you go to the monthly. With 3,000 points in your organization, that's another $8,300 monthly that you will have on your monthly residual check. So now you have $15,000 from a weekly. You have $8,300 from a monthly. Then we get into the LCQ bonus. You're going to get $600 for your LCQ bonus. You're going to get $1,200 for your DCQ bonus. Then we have the Platinum Card bonus, which is $3,000, okay, for that bonus. Then we have the Platinum Lifestyle bonus, which is that home bonus or the vacation bonus of $2,500 a month. So you're looking at $30,600 per month from our basic compensation package without all of the enhancements, of course, other than the housing enhancement. This is doable, guys, if we just work together to create the synergy to build our organizations so that they could grow to the 3,000 points. When you look at people like Nemo is doing an amazing job, what he's doing with his team and the number of people that they're bringing in and the number of points that they're going. I can't wait to see, that he make, 5-star, 10-star next week. So it's an amazing opportunity when you got the synergy in your organization, your team. Look at what Vicky is doing with her team in Dayton, Ohio, her and Denise Moore. Amazing synergy that's taking place out there. You got Tierra Taylor, you got LA, you got a lot of people, that are building organizations, and the synergy is amazing. If we can keep the synergy in those organizations, we can keep people's focus on the rush to 3,000 over the next 18 months. Everyone wins. Everyone wins. So I want to encourage you guys to put the rush to 3,000 on your wall so you can see it every day and you can begin to look at what that means for you. Put up on there, rush to 3,000, 18 months from now, put the month, whatever 18 months is from now, put the date on there and put $30,600 per month. Team Effort Network is my vehicle. Back to you, Cassidy.
Whoa. Ooh, did y'all get that? Did you all get that? Is that Vicky Soto?
Oh my goodness! Okay. Woke up, totally woke up. I gotta get an image. Look, I'm on it, you guys. I'm gonna make an image of it, okay?
Okay, Vicki. Now we want you to do that. Make the image, make the board, so we can get it. And everybody should print that out and stick it on your wall, on your dashboard, on your mirror in the morning, your refrigerator. Vicki, you're gonna make it, right?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm on it. I'm going to make it.
You know what? The rush to 3,000 in 18 months, $30,600 per month. And Pastor Dell said 2 key words in making this happen, and I sure hope you heard it. He said, work together. Work together. I mean, that means pull your team together, pull your aces together, and make this happen. Vicki is going to do the visionary board for us so we can have it before us and take off with this thing, because that $50 million is going to get here in 18 months. And I'm telling you, Pastor said, how much of that $50 million is going to be in your paycheck? Now, I told somebody a few weeks ago, at least $30 million is going to be in mine. I left y'all 20. Now, what y'all want to do with that is up to y'all. No, no, it's out there for everyone. I'm a dream big. Come on, he said, this is for the big dreamers. I'm going for it. But I'm up now. Pastor Bill gave us 2 key words. He said, work together. We know that it will happen because teamwork do make the dream work. But I'm going to tell you two things that you could do that will cancel out this whole equation. 2 things that will crush your business. 2 things that will knock you out of the race. You know what they are? It's murmuring and complaining. If you murmur and if you complain, you're going to kill the whole vision. It will kill the whole vision. So teamwork, work together, rush to 30,000. Vicki's going to print it out for us so we can see it. Terry, bless his heart, has recorded this call. So if you missed it, you can listen back to it next week. He's going to post this call next week because he's still having computers issues, but he was able to record the call. Pastor Dale, thank you for casting that vision. Everyone, grab it, run for it, full speed ahead. Vicki, so do you have anything to say before we go on to Kevin Vaughn?
Yes, I do have something to say. Pastor Dale, can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Pastor Dale, that is amazing. Okay, and you're right, Pastor Denise. That is the only thing that can stop you is negative. Negative can stop you. Anything negative can stop you. You know, you've got to set that goal, see it in your mind, keep going. Don't even stop. Don't even slow down. Well, I'm excited.
All right, family, put those running shoes on, lace them up. You got some work to do. Let's go out to Atlanta, Georgia. 1-star Dr. Kevin Vaughn. Are you there, sir?
You absolutely, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise, and Vicki Soto. Welcome to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me okay? Oh, man. What an incredible call. Pastor Dale, you're always right on time, man. No doubt about it. Right on time. Thank you so much for that wisdom and that direction in our business. I'm like Vicki Soto sometimes. It's got too many, don't have enough words sometimes. So excited, ladies and gentlemen, and we just don't know what to do. But first of all, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everybody on the call today. Kevin Vaughn from Atlanta, Georgia. We are so excited down here, and we got the mandate. You know, Pastor, and also Vicki, on my vision board, I had 20,000 a month. I'm changing that to 30,000 a month now. So already had 20,000. I'm going to put 30,000. I just telling somebody that today I need 20,000. I'm going to up that to 30,000 immediately, effective immediately. So everybody, if you've got a low number, you need to up it to 30,000 a month. As Pastor Dale just shared with us, guys, how to get there as well. But guys, I'm so excited. I got to share this with you guys because the power of 2 was awesome. Wasn't that awesome? The power of 2. Isn't that powerful what Pastor said today? Just incredible, guys. You got to know that is one of the keys to getting that. And guess what, guys? I was thinking about today. My strategy today, matter of fact, I was talking to several people about strategic living. Strategic living. So this kind of goes along with what we were talking about today. I just want to share some quick points with you, and then we'll go to quotes real quickly. But guys, this is incredible. Mel and Amy and Mr. Gill, thank you so much. Rob Hicken, you guys, thank you so much for all that you do with our wonderful business. And guys, the best is yet to come. I tell you, the best is yet to come. And Pastor just talked about the 30,000. That's just one of the income streams, guys. We got 10, actually, I think it's 12 now, 12 income streams now, and that's just one of them. Could you imagine making 30,000 off of each income stream, ladies and gentlemen, in the future? That's what's going to happen to you, guys. Just keep moving forward. with pastors and Vicki and everybody, I was thinking about strategic living, because this is what we're doing with our team as well, along with what Pastor was saying today. First of all, strategic living is setting those goals, right? He already talked about that, guys. You got to set the goals where you're going to be, okay? Already mentioned that. I don't need to go over that with you. The next one, guys, was get your mastermind team. You got to get a team that's going to push you, guys. Get the people that are going to push you. I'm talking about calling people that make more money than you do that are going to come into this business. Get some help, in other words. Get some help from people that are going to motivate you and keep you moving, right? You got to do that. I think Pastor Dale was alluding to that. You got to get people that are going to see the vision. They already are doing great things already, but they understand you're excited about 10, you're excited about your business, and guess what? Ask them for some help. Say, I need to have you help me take over this market. I want to go to China. I want to go to Asia. I want to go to Canada, wherever you want to go, United States, Southeast. Guys, just in the Southeast, you got 48 million people in the Southeast states alone, guys. You think I'm not going to ask for some help down here? I'm asking for help so we can get this thing done and get to that 30,000 a month. And the last one in strategic living is work the plan. That's what Pastor Dale was talking about, guys. And Pastor Denise was talking about work that plan that is already before you. Matter of fact, Mel, as you know, Vicki and Pastor, he already set the plan. The plan is already in place. He just says, go to work, like Pastor Dale says. Just go to work. It's already there. It's so amazing. You think about it. It's already there. So it's not like we have to reinvent the wheel. We don't have to start a new plan. The plan is already set by Mel and Amy, and we're just excited about that. Just want to share that with you guys. But the power of two is so exciting. And I guess, one thing I wanted to mention too, Vicki and Pastor, because I got to continue to grow in this area and do this myself, is get somebody who's going to continue to motivate you every day to another level. Keep what we call that accountability partner. I hope everybody in the call has an accountability partner. I think that's very, very important. And we need to continue to talk that up and make sure everybody on this call and everybody comes into business has an accountability partner that helps pushes you to the next goals of our wonderful business. Because the next 18 months, guys, next 12 months, whatever, is going to be exciting. And we want to make sure everybody reaches that. So very, very excited about that. But with that said, pastors and Vicki, everybody, y'all ready for some quotes for today? Y'all ready for 2 quotes? I'll give you 2 quotes, okay? All right, so we can get off the phone and get to work. Here we go. Hey, the quotes for today. This is from Ricardo Hasham. He says, whatever you're doing, give it all you got. Woo! I love that one. I'm going to read that one again. Whatever you're doing, Pastor talked about this, give it all you got. Share your passion, ladies and gentlemen. People are looking for excitement today. I know they are all over the place, guys. We're signing up people just to call on the excitement that we have. People are not excited about too much, but when you come with the excitement and show that your fire is in you guys, it's coming out of your eyeballs, and they see you spraying and all that, they're going to get excited about that. But share your passion. Excitement and enthusiasm is your vibe, and energy becomes the inspiration to others. Believe me, guys, when you're excited and inspired by these calls and what Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise, and Vicki and all the leaders are telling us, guys, people are going to want to know, what are you guys doing over here? We're not doing that over here. We want to join you. We want to find out what you're doing. So guess what, guys? Stay excited, understand what you have, and keep moving forward. Our last quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen, so we can get to work on this wonderful business, is from Nassan Panwar. He says, don't look back at the path you've already walked, right? Keep moving forward. Look forward to the path you haven't walked, right? That's all of us. The future is more exciting. Believe me, the best is yet to come. Back to you, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Vicki. Toto, back to you guys. Incredible. Woo! What a great time to be alive, guys.
Thank you. Cool. Pastor Dale, I'm going to throw it back to you before we close out, sir. You started this now. Anything to say before we close out?
Incredible.
Rush for 3,000, guys. Let's do it. You can make it happen. The power of 2. All you need is one on the left and one on the right. Get in agreement. Get your people together. As Pastor Denise said, let's work together. Let's get this done. I don't know the next opportunity you're going to have to do something like this in the next 18 months of your life. But all I can say is how much would you put in to changing your life forever? How much effort would you put in? How much dedication and time would you put in to changing your life forever? Rush to 3,000. Let's go get it.
Let's go, family. Let's go. Rush to 3,000. And I'm going to ask you this before we close out. What would be the consequences if you don't take action? Sometimes you look at the consequences for not doing what you're doing. So with where you are now, with where you want to go, what would be the consequences of you not taking action and see if you're happy with those results. Family, it has been a great call. I want to remind you that if you haven't liked the Team Effort Network Facebook page, please go on Facebook, get a Facebook account, and like the Team Effort Network. It's all spelled out word for word, Team Effort Network Facebook page, so that you can be always updated for what's coming from corporate, because corporate has the momentum flowing big time. We're getting videos, updates, announcements. We're seeing who's 1-star, 2-star. Those announcements are coming from corporate, and they're on the Facebook page. So make sure you go on there and like that. If you haven't been on the THW website, the Trim by 10 website, that website again is www.thewsolution.com. You can learn everything you need to know about Trim by 10 as it's on its way being shipped to your front door. Have your friends and your guests to share the site with them so they can be ready to place their order when your package is delivered on your front step. Tonight, join Mr. T. Show me the money call. Woohoo! All right, guys. Get on there and hear what's being said. If you're not at a TTP, you can't get a guest to a TTP, get them to Mr. T. Show me the money call. That will be 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. So join that call. This has been a great call, family. Rush to 30,000, 18 months, 30,600 a month. Yeah. Two keywords: work together. Two things you don't want to do: murmur and complain. Let's do it, family. And as we say, get off this phone and get out there and tell somebody all the great things that you heard today. And be back with us again tomorrow morning as we continue to share this amazing wave of growth in the next 18 months. Is where we're going to that 50 million. Family, you are loved. You are greatly appreciated. God bless you all and have a prosperous day on purpose.